Hello, Caroline.
Hello, handsome hubby. Today we're talking about mole experiences we've had and the information. But did we say hello to the critical critters?
Hello, critical critters.
Hello, our viewers.
We're getting a bit excited, getting ahead of ourselves.
So, mole world.
Yeah.
It's a big phenomenon online.
I had no idea it was all over the shop.
When I had my dream, which we'll go into both of our experiences, but I had never heard of Mole World.
I've never heard of Mole World until just recently, like apart from the dream that I had, but I thought it was just a weird random dream. But
and from understanding of others, they've had very similar. A lot of people have had this phenomenon happen to them.
They have.
A lot of people have mapped it out.
Some people, apparently, there's Reddit groups with people drawing maps and.
I'm not that in depth into it.
No.
But I've had some weird experiences, and a lot of people say they see things like entities, other things, and shared experiences that are quite unique to Mole World.
Have you had multiple dreams?
I have.
Okay, I've only had the one that I can really recollect, but it was quite vivid.
I've had quite a few. So, there's a lot of theories behind it. There's a lot of theories that, you know how when you were a kid, you got testing for hearing?
Yeah.
They actually did stuff to certain children to see if they had psychic abilities that activated Mole World in people's brains, and like those special classes, there's theories behind it. That's why people that naturally have psychic abilities dream about Mole World. And
that's weird.
Yeah, there's a lot that we won't go massively into.
So then you go,
we can do that in another episode.
Do they dream about Mole World, or was Mole World implanted?
Well, this is the thing. They think it's like a shared consciousness of...
Yeah, it's a place in the astral plane.
So to speak, yeah. Yep. So is it like a myth? I don't believe it's a myth because I've seen it, and then I've seen after I've seen it, my experience, I've seen other people's view of it, and it looks very similar. Not identical, very similar.
No. When I had the dream, I felt like it was visceral. It was a real place. Not of this realm, but it felt like a real location. Like, I didn't know where I was, but I knew that whatever this place was, it's always there.
Yeah.
And there's people coming and going all the time. That's the sense I got. It was quite weird.
So, with your experience, did you return to... Oh, you only had one.
I've only had the one.
So, you haven't returned to the same place?
I've not returned. Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
Not that I recall.
Okay, so if you want to, you can go into your dream.
Okay, mine, like I said, it was quite vivid. It was about 4 months ago. And
you'd not seen...
No, I 100% had not heard of anything on the internet, nothing about Mole World.
And we've not discussed this previously, whether you believe us or not.
No,
I didn't know about this until we just saw something.
Yeah, hand on my heart. Like, we weren't even planning on making a video, and then we saw people have experienced this Mole World thing. I'm like, no way, I've had, like, dream. So, in my dream, it was full multi-story. Like, if you looked up, it looked like, I don't know, like 6 stories at least. Vast, and, like, that's going up, and then looking out, it seemed endless.
Yeah.
Very bright neon colours, like neon pink, yellow, blue.
Like the thumbnail.
Yeah, green, really vivid. Actual stores, all different, like electronic stores, clothing stores. I'm assuming there was like a food thing somewhere, but like it felt like it had everything. And like I walked around it a little bit, and there was people. Like there was people there. I didn't interact or talk to anyone. Everyone seemed to be doing their own thing, but it was definitely populated, and it felt like a location.
Yeah,
it felt like people knew to come there, and so I was wandering around.
It did feel like something out of the ordinary.
Yeah, it felt like it was always there, whether I'm there or not.
You're going to Westfield on a Thursday night.
It's like the dream Westfield.
Yeah.
And then in my dream, I ended up going out one of those emergency exits.
Okay, so you went down.
I went into the underground part of it, and it went from full neon, bright, bustling with people to completely empty, like an underground car park.
A lot of people have reported that.
And it was full grey cement, just a little bit of yellow writing and like markings on the ground, like a car park.
Yep, I've been to the car park.
But it was completely empty.
Yeah, I've been to the empty car park.
And there was bins, like place for like garbage bins and everything, but it was completely empty and vast. Like you could look into the distance and like it was just rows and columns and columns.
In the car park so many times. And
yeah.
Going down the levels in the car park and not being able to find the exit.
It was so weird. And that's where I left the dream.
Oh, okay.
I exited.
So you were trapped in the car park.
Oh, not trapped. I just that was the last place I remember being before I woke up.
Wow. Did you wake up feeling like you'd been somewhere?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like I said. It was pretty much a lucid dream.
Yeah.
Like I felt like I was awake and conscious. I remember being blown away by the scale of the place and the light and there was no smells or anything. And strangely enough, I don't remember any sound, but I remember the visual and very real. Like looking around, it was a solid place. But
I won't go into
you go into yours.
No,
yeah.
Okay. I won't go into all of mine.
Yeah.
Because I've had quite a few. I'd say half a dozen or more.
Jeez.
Probably up to 10, maybe more. But I've got at least 3-4 at the forefront of my mind.
Yeah.
One was each door was actually an apartment that was going to get made into an apartment, and I had to choose one where I live, and that was the start of the dream. So I was walking around the whole mall, which was a minimum of 3 levels, and I thought, what a good idea. You can have the shopping centre still had shops, but not all of them. A lot of the shops were actually little apartments.
That would have been cool.
It was, and I liked it, and I thought, and I was going to live there, and I thought that was great. I enjoyed that dream. It wasn't very complex.
Of course, you'd love to live at the mall.
And there was an alleyway, and I knew not to go down the alleyway.
Right.
I just felt a vibe not to go down the alleyway.
That's weird.
So that's the short and sweet of that dream.
Okay.
But a few months later, I went back into that dream and continued on to go shopping in the shop for my apartment. I'd got the apartment. And I went into Grace Brothers, which was down the end, and I was buying a pen. Yes.
Grace Brothers, not Maya.
It was Grace Brothers. And
unreal.
Inside Grace Brothers, I was getting annoyed because the escalators went up and down and they weren't leading anywhere, which was really annoying me. And I'm like, I have to get to the bed level. And there was Christmas stuff all around. I'm like, no, I just want a bed. And I finally got to the bed place, and then the lady was rude to me. There was people in there, but there wasn't people outside of Grace Brothers.
Yeah.
And I got lost and I got trapped, and I went to the Grace Brothers and I was standing at the counter. You know how you used to stand at the little counters at Grace Brothers? Waiting for someone. I got annoyed there. And I travelled a lot inside Grace Brothers in that one.
And did it look like old school Grace Brothers, or was it a different version?
It was very much like the old school, but with modern stuff.
Yeah, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So that's what mine is. It has old school look, but with in modern time and product.
Okay.
Yeah, that one was very odd. I've also had one where I went down to the bottom level, which was one of my first and one of my worst, where it was like an IKEA, and there was furniture everywhere.
Wow.
Right? But once you went down, you couldn't go back up. And I didn't know that until you were down there and you had to find a way out, and it was like a maze of furniture.
I'm actually now remembering a second dream that I had. Well, it kind of ties in with this because it was down a level, and it was not an IKEA, but it was like maybe like a Kmart. Like it was like one of those everything stores.
Yeah, this was flat. There was no walls. There was all furniture
and shelves. Was there shelves with stuff?
There might have been, but I remember concentrating on the furniture.
There was a lot of furniture.
Why is there so many lounges? And I just want to get out.
I feel like we've been to the same place because you haven't told me about this dream.
No, I haven't.
So yeah, we've been to this weird. Okay, so now there's a collective downstairs furniture-y / various items. Yeah, it was weird.
And I was trying to get the elevators to work. I don't like elevators. I have a fear of elevators. But that was the only way out, and they wouldn't work. And there were 2 on each wall.
How odd.
And they didn't work. And the escalators were only going down. They weren't going back up.
If anyone else has been to Mall World, please comment, because I really want to find out more about this, because I feel like it is.
I've had the car park one.
Yeah.
I've had just being in the car park, going out to the car park.
The endless car park.
And usually my car's the only car there. There is no other cars.
Wow.
And when I'm trying to get out of Mall World, I've never been able to get out of Mall World in the dream. I've never exited it.
This is where some people are saying they think it's a place like for souls in the astral plane.
Yeah.
If you're not an experienced astral traveller, they just put you in the mall because it's familiar and it'll keep you amused, and you'll just wander around in there and you won't try and go further into the astral world.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
where you're not equipped to handle.
It's like a playpen for people who aren't ready to go to the other side.
Yeah, it's very weird. It's very visceral.
Yeah.
It's like...
It does feel controlled when I think about it.
I get the vibe of not to go down the hallways. I didn't like the hallways.
Yeah.
A lot of people saying, I've not been into the toilet. A lot of people saying the toilets are always dirty.
I've never been in the toilet.
I went down towards one and then opened the door and went no and went back out.
Yeah, but you do that in real life too.
I do in real life, yeah. I've had the elevator dreams that are semi-tied to Mall World. I won't get in the elevators. I don't like elevators. When I do, I'm trapped, or they're halfway up, halfway down. It's always, I do get most of the time a trap. Like, I can't leave this place. It's not always bad.
Yeah,
like,
I didn't have a bad... Yeah, mine was a bad feeling. It was just, I'm just going to be here endlessly.
Yeah.
If I don't wake up.
It's a trap type of thing.
Yeah, it's trapped, but not... Yeah, but you don't feel, like, sad or upset. You're happy to be there.
Yep.
It's kind of weird, like the Matrix.
It is. So... I don't know if mine are identical to other people's. I've done minimal research on it.
Yeah,
I've only just started to be aware.
We just saw that other people were into it, so we were just like going, are other people seeing what we're seeing? We got excited and just thought, hey, we'll make a video and see if people reach out to us, because we'd love to hear from people with their experiences of it. Because to me, it feels like it's an actual place. So like if consciousness is a thing that we tune into,
yep.
So it's outside of all of us and we tune into it, then More World has to be part of it.
And I feel like with mine,
it's a place.
Different levels have different feelings.
I'd say so.
I found that level 2 or 3, because you've got like the basement level, which is like the IKEA, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Level 1, I don't really see, it seems to be more of a transition level for me.
Yeah.
Level 2 or 3, which is either, whichever that you look at, I found, I think it's level 3, I quite felt comfortable there. That's the one where it had the apartment. It was nice. It had a comfy vibe.
I'm wondering what level I was on. I must have been on maybe level 2 then, because I did go down in that other dream, so I must have been on level 1. I'd say level 1.
I feel like the lower the level, the more oppressed I feel.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't feel nice. And I've had that IKEA one quite a few times.
So I was on level 2. I'm guessing level 2 then.
Yeah. And is yours generally like a white look atmosphere with other accessories? Like, it looks like a fairly normal mall?
It looks like, a relative, I'd say like modern, but mine had heaps of neon. Like, it was really bright and like colourful.
So much the neon, it looked very much like, I'd say a 90s modern type of
90s, early 2000s kind of style.
It wasn't super modern.
No,
it wasn't super retro either. It didn't, that in between that anyone could go, oh yeah. It was very highly recognisable to any. Yeah,
it was just familiar.
Yeah,
like it wasn't futuristic. It wasn't
massively old school.
No.
It wasn't dark. It wasn't. Yeah.
It was accessible. It was kind of like timeless, but like not old fashioned.
Yeah.
It was weird. I believe it's real. Like, or whatever it is, it's a place. People go there, yet to buy something there.
I was buying a mattress. I have bought stuff there. Like that. That's the thing in that Grace Brothers stream. I know I bought stuff there.
Yeah, to take back to your apartment.
I don't know if I actually purchased it, because I remember standing at the counter getting annoyed.
Yeah.
And I remember wanting to get stuff, but I don't actually remember like going out with anything. So I don't know technically if I bought stuff, but I have had the intention of buying stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So one other thing, I don't remember entering.
Yeah, I remember it's like I woke up in there.
I woke up.
But I was standing up. It's not like I was in a bed or anything. I just suddenly became conscious that I was in...
Like when you start up a video game and you...
your characters that you spawn.
So I've had more than you. I've got a few others, but they're not at the forefront of my mind.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's a subliminal program that... I didn't know you had it. I'd not seen stuff until...
No, I'd seen nothing about More World until...
After I've had the dream.
Yeah, and then it popped up on your feed, and I'm like, More World? Like, I've had a full-on dream about that.
Yeah.
And it stuck in my head, but, like, I just didn't think anything of it.
Yeah.
And then, like, hang on, other people are having this.
That's the thing, too. The dreams stuck in my head. They're like memories.
Yeah, it was like, most dreams I forget.
Yeah.
Like, even you remember your dreams quite a lot in the morning, but they just go away.
After, as the day goes, you start to forget.
This stuck in my head. Like, I've made a point of remembering because, I couldn't even help it. It just stuck in my head. It was so vivid.
Sometimes with mine, I'm quite exhausted after being there too. Like, I wake up feeling I've done something and I feel exhausted from the experience. So that's another thing too. But I do believe people. I think they're real. I think they're a shared experience, whether or not they are, because it's a familiar surrounding or an astral plane, or I don't think it's another dimension per se. Could be. I don't know. But share your thoughts on what...
Yeah, let us know. Do we go somewhere else when we dream? Like, what's going on when we dream? The eternal question.
Yeah.
No one knows. There's lots of ideas, but...
And if you've ever experienced it in the third person, I haven't. I've never looked at myself in that. I have in other dreams.
I haven't had a third person video game version of it. No.
I've not had that. Me, I feel like I'm experiencing it. I'm walking through.
Yeah, I'm in it. It's POV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, very interesting concept, that's for sure. I don't necessarily get scared of it. I don't have...
No, it's not scary.
I didn't like, as I said, the basement. I didn't like it. It was frightening. I felt a bad vibe.
It was weird. I didn't get the heebie-jeebies, but it was weird. And same sort of thing, annoying. I found myself getting lost in there.
Yeah, very much so. I've not mapped the place, nor do I really.
No, I don't plan on mapping it unless I'm there more often than I choose to be. But you never know.
I felt like I did know my way around.
Yeah, it does. Like we said, it doesn't feel unfamiliar. It feels very familiar.
The place itself seems like somewhere I've been unfamiliar with. I'm not uncomfortable with. So anyway, we'll wrap it up at that.
All right, crazy critical critters. Let us know if you have been to More World. We'd love to hear about it.
We would, genuinely.
Yeah, drop us a comment.
If we have more World dreams, we might make
100%. If I have another one, and it's
especially if it's tonight.
Probably will after this.
Well, I already had one nightmare last night. I don't need another one.
Exactly. All right. Until next time, stay critical.
Stay critical. Bye.
Bye.